Ford just unveiled 6 changes to the 2026 Ranger that prove you don't need a complete redesign to make a truck better. If you've been sitting on the fence about mid-size trucks because they always seem to compromise on something important, the 2026 Ford Ranger might finally tip the scales. From a long-awaited feature that transforms the driving experience to pricing strategies that shame the competition, these changes address what owners actually care about, rather than chasing meaningless gimmicks. Let's check them out. Number 6. Look, that's aging well. There's something to be said about design that doesn't chase trends. The current Ranger strikes that rare balance between contemporary appeal and timeless proportions that will keep it looking fresh years down the road. While competitors implement increasingly aggressive styling that risks feeling dated within a few years, Ford has taken a measured approach that blends modern LED lighting with classic truck fundamentals. The Ranger's front fascia features sophisticated headlight clusters that integrate seamlessly with the grille, while the body maintains clean, purposeful lines that don't rely on excessive creases. This restraint proves advantageous when you're looking at trade-in values 5 or 6 years from now, as designs that age gracefully consistently command stronger resale prices. For 2026, Ford is expanding the color palette with fresh options. The new Avalanche color joins the lineup, providing a distinctive option for buyers who want their truck to stand out. However, Azure Gray is departing the options list. 2 new 17-inch wheel designs are also entering the lineup, offering additional aesthetic choices that can transform the truck's appearance while maintaining proper load ratings. The exterior looks great, but good looks mean nothing if you're stuck in a cab that feels like a penalty box, which is exactly why the next change matters so much. Number 5. Power moonroof is coming. After years of requests, Ford is finally answering the call by introducing a power moonroof option for the 2026 Ranger. This addition represents one of the most significant equipment updates for the midsize truck, addressing a feature gap that has long differentiated it from certain competitors. The power moonroof will become available during spring 2026, specifically offered on XLT and Lariat trims. While pricing hasn't been announced yet, the inclusion of this feature opens up the Ranger to buyers who previously dismissed trucks altogether due to the lack of open-air driving experiences. What makes this addition particularly clever is the bundling strategy. Opting for the power moonroof also grants you a power sliding rear window, and it's the only way to access that feature on XLT and Lariat models. If you've ever tried to clear dust and fumes from the cab after hauling mulch or moving plywood, you'll appreciate how the power sliding rear window creates actual cross ventilation. This transforms cabin comfort during warmer months and provides better airflow when hauling items that produce dust or odors in the bed. However, comfort features only tell part of the story, because what's really moving the truck down the road deserves your full attention. Number 4. Capable and efficient powertrain. Under the hood is where the Ranger demonstrates its versatility through 2 turbocharged engines. The standard 2.3-liter turbocharged inline-4 delivers 270 horsepower and 310 pound-feet of torque, providing sufficient motivation for daily driving and moderate towing tasks. This engine uses forced induction to extract V6-like performance from a more compact package. For those seeking additional punch, the optional 2.7-liter twin-turbocharged V6 raises output to 315 horsepower and 400 pound-feet of torque. This engine transforms the Ranger's character, providing immediate response that makes merging onto highways feel completely natural. The additional torque proves particularly valuable when towing near maximum capacity or navigating challenging terrain. Both engines pair with a 10-speed automatic transmission calibrated to balance responsiveness with fuel efficiency. The 4-cylinder achieves EPA estimates of around 21 miles per gallon city and 26 miles per gallon highway with rear-wheel drive. Here's what that actually means for your wallet. On a typical 15,000 mile per year schedule, you're looking at roughly 600 gallons annually instead of 750 plus gallons a less efficient truck would consume. That difference of 150 gallons translates to real savings that compound over the years you own the truck. The V6 manages 19 miles per gallon city and 23 miles per gallon highway, which represents impressive efficiency considering the performance it provides. These engines deliver impressive performance, but power means nothing if the truck can't actually put it to work when you need it most. Number 3. Strong work credentials. While styling and comfort grab headlines, the Ranger's fundamental capability as a working vehicle remains its core strength. Maximum payload capacity reaches 1,805 pounds when properly equipped, proving adequate for most contractors, tradespeople, and weekend warriors who need legitimate hauling ability. The maximum towing capacity tells an even more impressive story, with properly equipped Rangers rated to pull 7,500 pounds. This figure edges out key competitors like the Toyota Tacoma and matches the capabilities of many half-ton trucks from previous generations. When you consider that most boat trailers, travel trailers, and equipment haulers fall well below this threshold, the Ranger's towing prowess covers the vast majority of real-world applications without forcing buyers into full-size trucks. The Ranger benefits from a well-engineered frame strategically reinforced in high-stress areas to handle the forces generated during heavy towing and hauling. Anyone who's towed a loaded trailer and felt the rear end sag uncomfortably knows how critical proper suspension design becomes. Available features like trailer sway control, integrated trailer brake controller, and Pro Trailer Backup Assist make the towing experience less stressful, particularly for those who don't hook up trailers every day. These work credentials handle everyday demands impressively well, but if you're thinking that sounds good, wait until you see what Ford has engineered for those who refuse to compromise on anything. Number 2. Raptor Off-Road Master. For those who demand extreme capability, the Ranger Raptor stands as the ultimate expression of Ford's mid-size truck ambitions. This isn't simply a Ranger with larger tires, but rather a comprehensively re-engineered machine designed to dominate off-road terrain while remaining civilized on pavement. At its heart sits a twin-turbocharged 3.0-liter V6, producing 405 horsepower and 430 pound-feet of torque. Fox 2.5-inch internal bypass shocks provide sophisticated damping that automatically adjusts to terrain conditions, allowing the truck to absorb massive impacts during high-speed desert running while maintaining composure during normal street driving. The wider track and increased ground clearance give the Raptor a purposeful stance backed up by genuine capability, with 33-inch BF Goodrich KO3 all-terrain tires that provide traction in conditions that would stop conventional pickups. Locking front and rear differentials come standard, ensuring power reaches the wheels with the most grip. Multiple terrain modes optimize throttle response, transmission shift patterns, and stability control intervention for specific surfaces like mud, sand, and rock. The Raptor's approach and departure angles have been optimized through revised bumper designs, while reinforced underbody protection shields vital components from trail damage. The Raptor represents the peak of Ranger capability, but the real genius of this truck might actually be something far more fundamental. Number 1. Pricing. Perhaps the most genius aspect of the 2026 Ranger is what Ford isn't changing. The pricing remains remarkably competitive despite the additions and refinements. Base XL models start at $35,000, positioning the Ranger within reach of buyers who need legitimate truck capability without luxury trimmings. This represents a modest increase over the previous year, but the value equation remains strong when you consider the standard features and proven reliability. The XLT trim opens at around $37,000, adding sufficient comfort and technology upgrades to make it the volume seller. At this price point, you're getting a truck that can handle serious work while providing daily driver refinement that won't feel punishing during long commutes. The Lariat tops the non-Raptor lineup at around $45,000, delivering premium touches that bring the Ranger close to luxury truck territory without the corresponding price shock. What makes this pricing particularly strategic is how it positions the Ranger against competitors. The Toyota Tacoma starts lower at around $33,000, but equivalently equipped models quickly climb above the Ranger's pricing while delivering less power and inferior towing capacity. For 2026, Ford has managed to hold the line on major price increases while adding meaningful features like the power moonroof option and new color choices. In an era when automotive pricing seems to climb relentlessly year over year, maintaining relative affordability demonstrates Ford's commitment to keeping the Ranger competitive. The fact that you can equip a Ranger with the powerful V6 engine and four-wheel drive while staying well below $50,000 means this truck continues serving both commercial and recreational buyers without requiring them to stretch budgets uncomfortably. The 2026 Ford Ranger demonstrates that meaningful improvements don't require radical redesigns or bloated budgets. From timeless styling that protects resale values to the long-awaited power moonroof, from efficient yet powerful turbocharged engines to work credentials that rival much larger trucks, and from the extreme capability of the Raptor to pricing that keeps the entire lineup accessible, these 6 changes prove Ford understands what mid-size truck buyers actually need. But the Ranger isn't the only mid-size truck that's coming with important updates for the next year. If you lean more toward Toyota Tacoma and its unbeatable reliability, you'd definitely want to check out our video about the changes for the 2026 model year. Just like Ford, Toyota didn't bring any radical change, but rather addressed various vulnerable points with minor enhancements.